Welcome to the Holy Way. Today, we're reflecting on the inspiring readings for Friday of the 22nd week in Ordinary Time on September 6th. First reading, a reading from the first letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians. Brothers and sisters, thus should one regard us as servants of Christ and stewards of the mysteries of God. Now it is, of course, required of stewards, that they be found trustworthy. It does not concern me in the least that I be judged by you or any human tribunal. I do not even pass judgment on myself. I am not conscious of anything against me, but I do not thereby stand acquitted. The one who judges me is the Lord. Therefore, do not make any judgment before the appointed time, until the Lord comes, for he will bring to light what is hidden in darkness, and will manifest the motives of our hearts. And then everyone will receive praise from God. The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. The salvation of the just comes from the Lord. Trust in the Lord and do good, that you may dwell in the land and be fed in security. Take delight in the Lord, and he will grant you your heart's requests. The salvation of the just comes from the Lord. Commit to the Lord your way. Trust in him, and he will act. He will make justice dawn for you like the light. Bright as the noonday shall be your vindication. The salvation of the just comes from the Lord. Turn from evil and do good, that you may abide forever. For the Lord loves what is right, and forsakes not his faithful ones. Criminals are destroyed, and the posterity of the wicked is cut off. The salvation of the just comes from the Lord. The salvation of the just is from the Lord. He is their refuge in time of distress. And the Lord helps them and delivers them. He delivers them from the wicked and saves them, because they take refuge in him. The salvation of the just comes from the Lord. Gospel, a reading from the Gospel according to St. Luke. The scribes and Pharisees said to Jesus, "The disciples of John the Baptist fast often and offer prayers, and the disciples of the Pharisees do the same, but yours eat and drink." Jesus answered them, "Can you make the wedding guests fast while the bridegroom is with them? But the days will come, and when the bridegroom is taken away from them, then they will fast in those days." And he also told them a parable. No one tears a piece from a new cloak to patch an old one. Otherwise, he will tear the new, and the piece from it will not match the old cloak. Likewise, no one pours new wine into old wineskins. Otherwise, the new wine will burst the skins, and it will be spilled, and the skins will be ruined. Rather, new wine must be poured into fresh wineskins, and no one who has been drinking old wine desires new, for he says, "The old is good." The Gospel of the Lord. A deeper call to transformation. Reflecting on these readings as a whole, we see a powerful invitation to allow God to transform us from within. Paul's call to trust in God's judgment over human judgment. The psalmist's plea to commit our ways to the Lord. and Jesus' teaching on the newness of life in him. All point to one central theme: transformation. This is not merely external change, but a deep, spiritual renewal that begins in our hearts and manifests in our actions. It's easy to become comfortable with routines, habits, or mindsets, but Jesus' words remind us that our spiritual journey is dynamic. God is always inviting us to go deeper, to stretch our understanding, to embrace change, and to allow His grace to work in us in new ways. Being a steward of the mysteries of God means not only guarding and preserving what has been entrusted to us, but also being open to the ongoing work of the Holy Spirit. This openness may require us to let go of past expectations and be willing to step into the unknown with faith. As we walk through this day, let us ask ourselves, how can I be more open to the newness Christ wants to bring into my life? Am I clinging to any old ways that are preventing me from experiencing God's transformative grace? How can I be a more faithful steward of the gifts and mysteries God has entrusted to me?
Thank you for joining us on the Holy Way. If this reflection has touched your heart, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more daily reflections and spiritual insights. We invite you to share your prayer intentions in the comments below so our community can keep you in their prayers. Stay blessed and continue to walk in faith and truth.